The stakes are high as the 2022 primary is underway across the state of Nebraska.
The polls have been open since 8 a.m. today, and they'll stay open until 8 o'clock tonight. Our team is with 4 of the gubernatorial candidates tonight, waiting for the tabulations to roll in.
That's right. We turn first to Channel 8's Alexa Skineski. She's covering Republican candidate Charles-Herbster tonight. She's live in Lincoln with more. Alexa?
Rod, Megan, I'm standing in front of the Lincoln Station Great Hall down in the Haymarket, where Charles-Herbster and his team will be spending the evening. In fact, he showed up about an hour ago. He seemed in good spirits, and in passing, he did mention Trump 2024. Now, current projected polls show Herbster and gubernatorial candidate Jim-Pillen neck and neck in that race. But your voice is ultimately going to be one that counts tonight. Now, doors open at 7 p.m. for the watch party, but he's set to make remarks at 8 p.m. Once those polls close. We're going to be here all evening, and we'll have more in our 10 o'clock show. Reporting in Lincoln, Alexa Skineski, Channel 8 News.
Alexa, thank you very much. And yes, we'll be checking in with you throughout the evening and updating folks on our website and social media as well throughout the night. Now, Jim-Pillen also holding a watch party.
He's competing with Herbster in what has appeared to be a dead heat these last few weeks. Channel 8's Yosef Nasser is following the Pillen campaign tonight. Yosef, he joins us from the Embassy Suites.
Hey Rod, Megan, here at the Hilton Embassy Suites in downtown Lincoln for the Jim-Pillen watch party. Of course, Pillen considered one of the front runners in today's primary election. As Alexa mentioned, Charles-Herbster the other. Now, when I was at the Donald Trump Save America rally a few weeks ago, voters told me that Trump's support of Herbster was a big deal to them at the polls. I had a chance to speak with Pillen about just that. Now, I've got to be candid with you. I was at the Trump rally a few weeks ago, obviously President Trump campaigning for Charles-Herbster. It seems like a lot of the voters that I spoke to were there for Trump, but Trump's support of Herbster is a big deal to them. Why do you feel like your grassroots approach is something that's going to connect with more Nebraskans than Herbster's approach?
Well, I've lived in Nebraska my whole life. We've made our living here every single day. Nebraskans can think for themselves. We take care of each other, and we care about what each other think, and that's why grassroots works. We're not near as worried about what people from other places think.
Now, obviously, I spoke with Pillen earlier today. He's not here in the ballroom right now, but I am told by a member of his press team that he will be here to take in the election results. He will not speak at the podium behind me, though, until the election results are officially finalized. Reporting here at the Embassy Suites, downtown Lincoln, Yosef Nasser, Channel 8 News. All
right, thank you so much for the updates, Yosef. In Omaha now, State Senator Brett-Lindstrom is also vying for the governor's mansion.
That's right. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez is at a View on the State in Omaha following Lindstrom tonight. Ariana?
Yes, I'm here in Omaha for the watch party of Brett-Lindstrom, and Lindstrom is running to be the next governor of Nebraska. Now, the party doesn't start until 8 o'clock today, so we have the opportunity to speak with his spokesperson, Pat Truman. So, Pat, with all of the controversy, our viewers just heard from people from Charles-Herbster's party and Jim-Pillen's party. Do you think that drama had any impact on your campaign?
Yeah, I think it's been a great contrast for Brett. I mean, I think Nebraskans are looking for somebody who is Nebraska nice, and Brett's running a positive and optimistic campaign that's focused on the future. And so that's done very well for us.
Perfect. And win or lose tonight, what is Brett's overall message to our viewers and to Nebraskans?
Well, I think Brett's message is one of tax cuts, is one of economic development, workforce development. He's running to bring a new generation of leadership to Nebraska.
I love it. And what was his vibe today?
So he's been going, meeting voters at polling locations. He actually stopped at a Runza to do lunch, met a lot of voters there. It's very optimistic. We're feeling really good tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Pat. And remember, the polls are still open until 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll have more for you tonight at 10. Reporting live in Omaha, Ariana Martinez, Channel 8 News.
Ariana, thank you very much for that live report. Of course, she's in Omaha. Also up there, State Senator Carol Blood, a Democratic candidate for governor. Blood faces a primary challenge from Roy Harris. Blood, though, is expected to easily win the nomination. She represents Bellevue and recently announced former State Senator Al Davis as her running mate.
The race for governor, of course, is not the only race we're watching on this primary day. The race for District 1's congressional representative is about to be narrowed. You have Republicans, State Senator Mike Flood, and retired U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Colonel John Glenn Weaver.
There's also author Thurina Yuki Connolly and retired Air Force veteran Curtis D. Huffman. The winner will replace former Representative Jeff Fortenberry. Of course, he was convicted of 3 felonies earlier this year. He has since resigned, but his name will remain on the ballot. We caught up with Senator Mike Flood tonight. Here's what he had to say.
People are upset about the cost of living increases. Look at the price of gas, $5 for a gallon of gas. You go in, you buy a loaf of bread. Everything's expensive right now, and the cost of living increases are making families really having to struggle as they try to make ends meet. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get there. I want to put the brakes on the Biden-Pelosi agenda. I want to shut down all of this over-the-top government spending. We have to fix the supply chain issues. And for God's sakes, baby formula. I mean, let's figure out how we make sure we take care of Americans and stop these crazy price increases.